Hey, what's going on guys? It is Lasty here and welcome to episode number 18, the finale of the Road to Glory, the Crespo's creations. We've had a bit of a journey, haven't we? So, what I thought is I would wrap this series up because I've been noticing in the last few episodes, like, you know, the likes and the comments and stuff have started to dwindle. So I guess you guys are pretty much done with this series. So we can wrap it up right here. That's absolutely fine with me. And we can move on and start another one. So first off, if you guys are looking to buy any coins, then check out the FIFA shop.co.uk and make sure you use that code LA5TY if you want to get yourselves a nice 5% discount, guys. All the links are down below in the description for you. So then, I'm going to run through the 4 squads that we've managed to build throughout this series, give a little rundown on how I've enjoyed each one of them, and then we'll wrap things up and I'll probably show you my next legend that I'm going to do a new series about. So the first squad that we actually used was this one right here. It was the 4-3-3 in the number 4 version of it, which is probably my favourite version of 4-3-3, and this was a great little hybrid. Like, I reckon out of all the 4 teams, I used this one the most. And it was probably the most prolific for me. Like a really, really solid team. Everything leads towards Crespo being the main man, getting the goals and stuff like that. So, like, defense-wise, we had Pepe and Vertonghen, 2 fantastic players. Swear to God, Pepe's probably one of the best centre-backs on this game. He's ridiculously good. Honestly, for such a cheap player, he is so insane on this game. Other players that were ridiculous in this squad, De Bruyne, I mean, what a card. I imagine I'm probably going to make a bit of profit on this one because he's now not a Chelsea player, so he's kind of rarer or something, maybe, when I sell it on. But he is ridiculous on this game, like, second to none. He's kind of awesome. I get on really, really well with him. Scocco was awesome as well. We did like Perotti with his 4-star skills and a 5-star weak foot. 8 assists for him as well. Great player. And of course there was Crespo as well. So that was the first squad. I probably got on with that one the most out of all of them, just because I got more time to get used to it and stuff like that. The second squad we ended up using was, excuse me, I got a bit of a cold still, the 3-5-2 team. Now, this squad looked really great on paper. Like, if you look at it, you've got BPL, you've got Ligue 1, and you've also got Serie A as well. So it kind of looked ridiculously brilliant, like Lavezzi, Thiago Silva, you've got Tevez, Ben Arfa, some excellent, excellent players on this game. And if I was going to say anyone that really stood out, probably be Pogba. Pogba's ridiculous. Love him on this game. Tevez was pretty good as well. Lavezzi is such a great player on Ultimate Team. I really do like him. As it shows you there, he doesn't really have the great goals and assists and stuff. I just really get on with him in game and stuff like that. So, not sure what it is about him, but he is one of my faves. 3-5-2 squad, I didn't really use it much. Like, if you look at how many games, we used it for 6 games in total, and Tevez did pretty well, but I don't know, I think I sort of moved on to my next team quite quickly because I didn't feel as solid with this one for some reason. I'm not sure what it was about it, but it was probably I don't know, it was one of the middle teams that I sort of enjoyed, but we didn't do too great with it. We actually got quite a few losses with that squad. Moving on to squad number 3 then. This is probably the one that we finished, like, last. But we also had one more extra squad as well. Now, this squad, again, on paper looks really great, but I wasn't too much of a fan of the 4-4-1-1. I think we only used this one for 1 game, just because by the time we got Aguero, we actually had that final squad, and it had Messi in it and stuff, and it was just better to use. So I probably shouldn't have gone down this route at all. I probably should have saved the money from Fernandinho and Nasri and stuff, and just got Aguero a little bit quicker. But, you know, in hindsight, I probably would have done that, you know. But the 4-4-1-1, it looks fairly solid, but it didn't really perform in the game that we did use it. I mean, Di Maria, good little player, and most of these players are actually in the final squad, so you guys didn't see too much of this one, you know. But again, everything does lead to Crespo scoring the goals in this squad, which is pretty damn awesome, obviously. That was the main aim, because the more goals that Crespo scored, the more coins that we gave ourselves as a bonus. Now, the final squad we used, of course, was the 4-1-2-1-2 Messi unlock squad. So we managed to obviously unlock Messi. We pretty much had the same players like Carvajal. We had Ramos, Thiago Silva, Maxwell. A lot of the same players from that third squad, but obviously just placed in the 4-1-2-1-2 formation, which is one of my favourites. Casemiro did a good little job at CDM, even though he's sort of a non-rare player. Messi, what a great little player he is. 8 assists and 6 goals in the 14 games that we played. And of course, Aguero, just for the 4 games that we managed to get, did get a couple of goals. Shame we couldn't use him more. I would have done a few more games, but I just noticed that you guys really started to sort of dwindle on this series. So, you know, fair enough. We will definitely try and move on and get a new series out for you. So maybe next series I will sort my unlock system out so that I get some players a little bit earlier on or something, so that they get a bit more time on the camera. This squad then probably second favourite after that first really cheap one. Because it's got a lot of balance. You got pace down the wings. You got Messi, who's a fantastic creator. Aguero, who nets a lot of goals when you get used to him. And then Crespo himself. In this entire series, he got 48 goals and 9 assists in the 32 games we played. That right there is just mental. I absolutely loved him. He is worth so much more than the 1 point something million that I paid for him. I think he is ridiculous. Second best legend, or maybe third best legend I've used on this entire game, behind Hullet and Pele. So yeah, he's really good. I hope you guys 1 point in this FIFA get the chance to actually use him, because he is just insane. Really loved him. The 5-star weak foot does it for me. He's so good in the air. He's great shooting and stuff, and he's rapid with his pace, as well as being fairly tall. So he's kind of got it all, and we got on so well with him. He's a great legend to do a series around, and I thank you guys for watching and everything. So then, now that we're sort of past this series, it's time to think about what we're going to probably do next. And after a lot of tweets about it and stuff like that, we came up with this guy. I think the next series is going to be with this dude, Dennis Bergkamp. We're going to go ahead and buy ourselves a Bergkamp. And I think we're going to call the series Bergkamp's... No, Balling with Bergkamp. Balling with Bergkamp. Bird. I keep saying bird. Why do I keep saying bird? Balling with Bergkamp. That's right. I'm going to learn this guy's name because I've got to do a whole RTG with him. Oh, why do I keep saying that? So, this is what we're going to use. He looks like a great card. I mean, when you look at it, 83 pace, 87 dribbling, 88 shooting, and 83 passing as well. So, there's the good passing, dribbling stuff leads me to believe that I could possibly play him at cam and then work his way up to striker or something like that. Does that sound like a good idea? If so, let me know down below in the comments. So, if you want the first episode of this tomorrow night, then you guys need to go ham. You need to smash 2,000 likes on this particular video right now, and also leave a comment that you are excited to see the new series. So, I just want to say thank you for watching, guys. Thanks for the support during the Crespo's creation series. It's been really fun to make and stuff. So, what I'll do is I'll catch you all next time. Peace!